So first you will click on the link. This link is for the mock exam. You will get another link for the actual exam on Friday, which is 28th of March. You will need to click that link. The interface is almost the same. So this is the mock exam by which I am conducting this demo. So first thing you will do is that you will click on this link. It will ask you whether to continue as you should ideally use a Google Chrome, otherwise you can use email with OTP login also, but I am using the Google Chrome, which is a preferred option for logging in. So it will open in your Chrome, your parents' Chrome or your Chrome. Then you need to click on continue as the user of that Chrome account. It will verify it, and then you will get this screen. So it says welcome to WMI preliminary round mock exam India. In your case it will show the grade name over here, okay, when you do the actual exam. Right now it will show mock exam for India. First thing it tells you as a pop-up that heads up, the form requires access to your camera to capture your photo. You need to click on allow. Alright, and then you need to click on capture. Okay, you should not skip it, you should always click your picture, okay, because we want the pictures also that who has taken the exam. So click on capture. Then click on proceed. And then click on start exam. You can see here the duration is given, okay, the time from when the exam is available is given, from when to when. So this mock exam is available from 25th March to 28th March. In your actual exam case, it will show 29th March 9 a.m. to 30th March 11 p.m. or 9 p.m. rather, okay. All right, then click start exam. It will say the screen test will start in full screen mode only. So click on allow. Okay. So on top you should check whether your grade is reflecting. As you can see here, the grade is given as is showing as mock sample test. Over here it will show your grade, like grade 1, grade 2, kindergarten, whatever. Okay, then the next screen here on top left, you can see here current time. It is showing current time and the exam started at what time. On the top right of the screen you will see that how much time is left and total duration of the exam. Okay, then it says note that extra 10 minutes is added to the 80 minutes duration of the exam to fill in the details and read the exam instructions in the next section, in case you have not read it from the previous mail previously. So it will show you your account. You should not do anything here. No need to switch your account or anything at this point of time. Okay, then you need to enter your email ID. It's a mandatory field. So you can enter your email ID and then you can enter your full name. So in my case, for example, I am entering Devraj Chakravarti. Then you will be also getting a roll number. In the email itself, the roll number is given. So you need to copy the roll number from there and paste it here. So maybe you can escape a little bit from here so that you can press escape button to copy it, or keep it written down somewhere and then go ahead and copy it. Okay, so it will be given there, the roll number will be given here somewhere in the body of the email only under your registration details. Okay, all right. Where was the exam now? Yeah. All right, so here you will enter your roll number. So I am here typing it down because I don't have a roll number. Okay, it will be in the form of WMI IND and then 25 and then 3 digits will be there. So let's say I'm putting here 999 and then click on next. Now next page says exam instructions and guidelines. Click on the link which will open the document in a different tab window, and then please read the document properly. So I have already given this exam instructions in the email itself, so you should have read it before in advance itself, but just in case you haven't, you can click on this and it will open in another page where you can read through the instructions. So it has the marking scheme, the duration and other things. A very important part of this is that you need to submit the exam before your 90 minutes get over, because this is a Google form interface. So if you do not submit before your time gets out, in that case, your attempt will be null and void, because your responses won't be recorded. So you need to ensure that before 90 minutes gets over, you need to submit it. So you see the timer also on top over here. Also, you'll get a reminder also, your time is getting over 15 minutes before the exam. 15 minutes before the exam, you'll get a warning here that your time is coming close. So you need to ensure that before your 90 minutes gets over, you need to submit the exam. Okay, so that is a very important part. Okay, rest other things are normal things like do not use a calculator, do not cheat, do not take help, and other things. Okay, and then you need to click on this box saying yes, I have understood, read it and understood the exam instructions, and then click on next. The next page, the exam will start. Okay, so there will be 4 or 5 options given here. Accordingly, you will need to select the correct option, whatever you think. You can use paper or rough work, rough notebook to arrive at your answer, and then select the correct answer, intended answer. All right, so there are 3 sections within the question paper. Okay, so paper A, which is your let me check, it's logical reasoning. That has got 2 sections. Okay, so the question 1 to 10 is 6 marks each, and question 11 to 15 is 8 marks each. So that's 100 marks paper. So these 2 are split into 2 different sections. Okay, so let's say I'm just selecting these answers randomly. These are not the correct answers. All right, but you need to work through this. Then you click on next. You'll come to the second section of paper A of logical reasoning, which has got 5 questions, which are 8 mark questions. You need to answer these and then click on next. All right. Okay, so you click on next here, and or you can go back also. You can move back and forth between the sections also. So you can, if you want, you can go back and forth also, but make sure that you fill in your details, your student details, your name and roll number in the beginning itself. Do not leave it for the end. Otherwise, what will happen, that if you leave it for the end, in that case you might forget to do it, and then you'll have a problem in there. Okay, so make sure that you are filling in the student details in the beginning itself. Okay, do not leave it for the end, because then in the end, if you are running out of time, you might forget to in a hurry, or you might panic and you might submit it before entering your student details. Then it will be very difficult for us to track it. Okay, but you won't be able to submit it also at that point of time, because those are mandatory fields. Okay, in fact, you might not be able to proceed only if you do not fill that up. Let me check. Okay, so if I do not fill this one up and I click on next, no, so it does not move to the next section, so you have to fill it up, but ensure that you fill it up properly. Okay, do not make any spelling mistakes or do not put a wrong roll number. Okay, so like that, you need to go to the last section. So we had done this section, the first section of logical reasoning, and then this was the second section of the logical reasoning, and then it was paper B, which was for applications. One second. Okay, so application is paper B, which is again 10 marks, and each question is 10 marks each. So this is the harder part of the exam. Okay, because it has 10 marks for each question. If you want, you can even leave the answers also if you want. Okay, but there is no negative marking, so I would recommend that do not leave any questions unanswered. Once you have filled up everything and you are sure that you want to submit it, here is the submit button. Do not make any changes here. Okay, it is very important. This is the tracking ID. If you want, you can make a note of it, but there is no need to do that also. It is just a feature of the form. You need not do anything over here. And then once you're through, you have revised. If you want, you can go back and revise also and change your answers also. You can move back and forth by using the buttons back and next. Okay, so on the last page of this form, which is the section B, application, okay, which has got 10 questions, you have the submit button here. All right, so you need to come to the last page. There is no more next button, as you can see. So you need to click on submit here to submit the form. Once you've submitted it, you will get a confirmation screen over here. Okay, it says this form was created inside Global Olympiads Academy. You need not worry about that. Okay, thank you for using Form Presenter. This is one of the platform plugins which we are using. Your exam attempt has been successfully submitted. So that's about it. Once you are done, you can close the screen. Ideally you should not be going off the full screen mode. So I would recommend that you copy your roll number in the beginning only before you click this link. Alright, so that's about it. This is a very simple platform. Many of you might have used a Google form earlier also on many occasions. So it is exactly like a Google form itself. Alright, so if you still have any queries, my number is there in the email. You can contact me, and on WhatsApp, or you can call me also. I'll help you with that. Okay, thank you very much.